Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever geography you are in. This is Pranav Guha from Edu TV. And today we have two very important panelists with us from the schools and from the prep industry. From the schools, we have the famous Mr. Jha, Mr. Uttam Kumar Jha, Principal, Ekanyaa School, Indore. Mr. Jha had been the head of the Principal Association of Indore also, and his advocacy for supporting students for brighter future in this dynamic age is tremendous. And with us is Ms. Karishma Gupta, an expert in counseling, mentoring students for best of the colleges and universities. She is a program director at Pehl Design, Delhi. They have 20 centers across India, including Indore at Mr. Jha's city. So, without much ado, I will request Ms. Karishma Gupta to take the conversation further and seek advice from Mr. Jha. Over to you, Karishma.
Yes, hi. Very good morning, and of course, good evening, good afternoon to everyone. And I again, like before we start the session, I would like to thanks Mr. Jha to sparing his time today so that we can have this fruitful conversation, which can definitely help the students, the teachers, the educators, the creative people out there, right? So, sir, today, we wanted to keep it very casual and because nowadays everybody is moving to the creative careers, right? And as per me, I've been into this industry for more than 12 years now, and I have seen the a graph up and down as well. So this is a world, where the information is available in seconds. As we all know, AI can actually perform most of our tasks. So here creativity has something, which has emerged as a true differentiator, sir.
Yeah.
Right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So now the future actually not belongs to those who memorize, but also to those who can actually imagine, who can innovate, and who can actually solve the problems very differently, right? This is what we have observed. So from the point of view of the school industry, you have been there for a long time. So I would like to ask a couple of questions from you. So according to you, sir, how actually can schools help the students build creativity or creative confidence right from the very early age?
Yeah, that's true because now the world belongs to those who basically have some innovation, some creativity, and something they are thinking out of the box. It's not the traditional thinking they should have, and they should continue with those orthodox manner, and they have to be creative. So in every area, even the assessment, what we do, that also needs some creativity. We have all those labs also where they can have their creativity. They can make those projects, models, and everything based on their creativity. So we are not talking about that design as this new course has been developed, design thinking, and various undergraduate programs are there on design. But we normally talk about if you would like to go for any undergraduate program, unless you have those skills of innovations and creativity, you won't basically progress and grow in that particular field, whichever field you go. Every field demands these days some creativity, some innovation. So you have to think out of the box.
Right.
So that is why this now people are trained into that direction in the school itself. And we basically, we always say to the students that we are not imparting knowledge. We are basically working as a mentor, and you have to think about it and will guide you in that particular direction. It's not that we are going to tell you what has to be done, how it has to be done, and what is strategy to be adopted. You have to make your plan. You think what is to be done, how it has to be done, and if you even fail in your strategy, you can go to try another strategy, and that is how you have to develop things. Make certain innovations also. That is why in most of the schools, skill labs have been set up. They are now the CBSE is also working on that direction that they should be entrepreneur. They should have and such a skills through which they can even earn something because keeping the future in mind, what is going to happen after 5 years, nobody knows. And when they complete their undergraduate programs and what would be the demand of the industry, they will not be knowing about it. So we have to prepare them with those various skills so that whatever challenges would come in future, they can face those challenges. And on the basis of their skills, they can find the jobs, whatever requirements will be there after 5 years or 10 years.
So true, sir. So true. But still, we are in India now, right? Like as in India, we always emphasis more on the academic. Even if we
Hmm.
talk about the Indian top institutions, the colleges, they still demand good academic, right? So,
Hmm.
according to you, sir, how does creative thinking improve academic performance across different subjects?
See, creativity means when you are innovative, you are creative, your mind thinks in a different way.
Mm,
And when your mind is more fertile, more thinking on various directions, so you can find out the solutions of the problems quite easily. And when you get the recognition in the class, when you do something, give some answers out of the way, you have been recognized by the teachers, so then you gain confidence also. So through that, you will be good in academics also. We cannot say you are very innovative, very creative, but you are not scoring good marks. It is not going to happen because they gain confidence. They have been recognized, they have been motivated by people, and so they do well. And that supports basically this is the area. And every question now, when we ask the frame the question, that is also based on creativity, is not based on rote learning or memorization. So
right.
you have to use those concepts which you have learned and apply it well so that you can answer those questions. So I don't think they are away from each other. They are moving all together so that they perform well also, and they are innovative and creative also.
Very rightly mentioned, sir. Very rightly mentioned. So even our top institutions like IITs, right? Nowadays they also have specific courses in design and creative careers,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Students do enter through USEED, right?
yes,
Undergraduate Common Entrance Exam for Design, right?
yeah.
So where they can actually showcase their creativity. So I'm pretty sure your school students are aware, but according to you, sir, what role do teachers play in nurturing creativity inside the classroom and also to making the students aware for these all new age careers?
Especially if you talk about the design, everything has some design.
Yes.
So I would say even if you go to the film, the way the first picture comes on the screen, that also has some design. So without design, nothing is possible. When we talk about the aesthetic, when we talk about our home decoration, drawing room decoration, when we talk about our bedroom setting and everything, we follow certain design pattern that has some aesthetic also, and that gives some comfort to our life. So things are basically are moving in that direction, which provides some comfort in our life. So people start thinking that way, and that gives some aesthetic sense along with that also. That it appeals, it gives some soothing effect to the people. If they enter into the to any area and they find the things are properly organized, they feel good about it. They feel positive energy out there. So we always tell the children that you learn these things from your classroom. The way you keep your classroom clean, organized, and you keep your copies, answer books clean, covered, well written. So this is also included as a part of learning and moving in that direction where you have to keep things in proper order. So, in most of the schools, they follow this pattern that you should have some aesthetic sense, some design part into it, so that you can grow better in your life.
True, sir. True. I'm glad to hear that, sir. So my last question for you is, sir. So we know that, as an educators, as an educationist, we are doing that. You are doing at your schools. So according to you, how can parents actually support creative development at home? Classroom mein to, sir, we are teaching them, but how they can do that at home?
See, now it's very, very important to have proper bonding with the parents also. And unless you have, and that is why the CBSE is also talking about that you have to involve parents in your academics, you have to involve your parents in activities, you have to call them, and you can make them judges also, you can have their talks also. So they want to involve the parents. So the parents should also know what the schools are doing and how do we support as a parent to the school so that the children would learn best of the things. So this is what is happening now. We always tell our teachers that you must be in contact with the parents. You
Hmm.
tell them what is going on and how these things should be continued at home also. How you have to support the children at home also, because the child stays in the school for 6 hours. But the remaining 18 hours, this child is there in with you or in the society. So how you have to guide the child so that the child should learn those things and should not be distracted to other things. And because a lot of distraction in this current scenario. So if the parents are not supportive, not understanding, and we are as an educator are not explaining them to how to support the children, so then they will not grow and their development will not happen the way the parents are expecting and we are expecting from them. It is not only the academics and the
Hmm.
performance in the examination, the way they talk, the way they walk, the way they move in the society, the way they basically explain things to people, that is very, very important. And the parents are aware of it. So we are making those awareness. Every meeting we talk about these things that this is very, very important now. Because
Right. So
on the basis of
we are
academic, nothing is going to be, no university is going to take only on the basis of academic. They always talk about what extra you did in the school.
definitely, definitely. I'm glad to hear, that we all can think in the same line, and we are actually, making everybody aware about it. So to conclude it, as very rightly mentioned by Mr. Jha today, that creativity is not limited just to art, design, or music. We have to put creativity in everything, whatever we do. Right? Every child possesses, creative potential, I must say. Creative
That has to be
confidence.
enhanced.
Yes, yes. Right. So creative, and even schools should create the safe environment for exploration and innovation. मतलब पहले की तरह हम बिल्कुल बहुत सारे restrictions से we cannot do that.
No, not at all possible now. To teaching Gen Z and Gen Alpha, Gen Beta is totally different.
Right, right, right. I'm glad, senior people like you are encouraging this. So, as a closing thought, I would definitely say, as per my experience with Mr. Jha as well, that future will definitely not, reward the students who simply know the answers. It will reward to those who can ask the better questions, imagine new possibilities, and create meaningful solutions. So superb, sir. I'm really happy to hear that. What do you
Thank
say, Pranav, sir?
Thank you so much. I would like to say to both of you, I have also learned more about this creative world. I think Karishma is doing a wonderful work in supporting schools. And Jhasa Pehal has its center in Indore also near Chappan Bhog. So we would like to invite some
you.
Pehal representatives to your schools to interact with students and vice versa.
Yeah,
Students are welcome to come to Pehal Center also. We'll set up a date, time for both the meetings at
yeah,
your school as well as at the Pehal Center.
definitely.
Thank you
Right.
so much, Karishma.
Karishma also, and Hmm.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Jha Saab. Thank you, Karishma ma'am. Thank you so much. Thanks, Pahel.
Thank you, team. And Jha sir, so glad to meet you, and thank you so much for sparing some time to connect with us.
Universities are coming to your school. Meet experts, explore courses, discover careers through the EDU TV University Exploration Program.
Bring your university directly to future leaders. Connect with students across India, Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and North Africa through EDU TV.